Namaskar, Vansh.
Namaskar.
Okay, so we have the same classes as previous time, or do we have some new students also? Who is new to this class? Rejoining in 2 minutes. Okay. I can see all of you, right? I can recognize some of your faces. It's been a long time. Hmm? Namaskar, Rhythm. Let everybody join one by one. Okay. Namaskar once again, everybody.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Okay, I would request Madam Rajni to please mute because a constant voice is coming from your end. Namaskar, Siddhi, Mishika, Soumya. Namaskar, beta. Namaskar, Mishika. Namaskar. Soumya, Mishika, please switch on your videos. Soumya.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a minute.
All right. Okay, now in the first stance, we all will be doing the mantra chanting and then we will be moving to our lesson. So everybody please sit straight with your hands, with your palms facing towards the sky. Just like this, you will be putting it on your lap. Better on your lap facing towards the sky. Yes. And your back should be erect. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in and release. Kindly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release. One more time, take a deep breath in and release. Last time, take a deep breath in and release. Now, those who already know the mantras, kindly follow me. SVM, I would request you to be on muted mode as of now. Rest would follow. So we will start. Om Dev Shanti. Antariksham Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rape Shanti Roshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Devi Shanti Shanti and place it on your eyes. And as and when you feel comfortable, you can open your eyes. Once again, Namaste. So, Vaishnavi, can we have you on the video? Can you all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So, those who are already on this path, so SVM students, just wanted to brief that we are doing certain vocabulary words and we are reading. Also, we are learning grammar side by side. So you are supposed to follow, have a notebook in your hand and a pen so that you can note down if you have understood. Have you understood?
Yes.
Good to know that. So let us start. So we are talking about a place in somewhere near American continent. So this place is Honduras. Which place is it?
Honduras.
Yes. So in Honduras, we are studying about some challenges faced by certain people, that their land is not fertile anymore. Okay, and they are facing problem in growing crops. So here we
Ma'am,
have
your
this
voice is
scrawny.
breaking.
Rhythm, can you tell me what does it mean by scrawny?
Ma'am, exceptionally thin and slight in size or a body.
Could you repeat that, Rhythm?
Ma'am, exceptionally thin and slight in size or a body.
True. So when certain a thing or a
Your voice
crop is
crack.
exceptionally small or very thin. Yes, Vita?
Your voice is cracking.
Voice is cracking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me just see what is the problem with the connection here. Am I audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Is it clear? My voice is clear now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Wonderful.
ma'am.
So we are talking about the word scrawny, right? And scrawny, as Rhythm told, it is exceptionally thin, very thin, and it is bad looking also. Okay, so we were yesterday talking about some crops which are exceptionally thin in size, scrawny. Scrawny, scrawny. To let you know, scrawny is an adjective. Whenever a word gives you a quality, that word becomes an adjective, right? So all the students will be writing the word scrawny, and in front of it, you will be writing the part of speech that is, it is adjective. Okay, so like if you have written scrawny, in front of it, you will be writing it's an adjective, and then you will be writing its meaning. So this is what you have to follow throughout. Whatever notebook register you are having with you, please move towards the last page, because in this session we will be having many vocabulary words. So you will be recording all the words as a vocab log in the last page of the register, at the last of the register. So scrawny, the word, the part of speech is adjective, and the meaning is this one. Exceptionally thin and slight or meager in body or size. So you're quite thin, which doesn't look good. Okay? That much thin that you don't look good. That is scrawny. Mishika, can I have a sentence from the word scrawny,
Yes, ma'am.
please?
Just a second, ma'am. The crops in the field look scrawny.
Okay. Anyone from SVM, please raise your hand who can make a sentence with scrawny. Please raise your hands. Anybody? In the first row, we have, I think, I forgot, that's Mayank. In the second row, I've forgotten the name, I guess. The corner side student with the specs. Yes. You just raise the hand. Yes. Sorry, beta. Please speak loudly. Your voice is not audible to me. Sorry.
Shanwar.
Okay. Can you speak the sentence? With scrawny. Okay, we can make some sentence like this. I'm giving you sample sentence here. Among the three brothers, the youngest one looks scrawny. Okay. That means there are three brothers, and the one who is the youngest one looks very thin and very slim in size. So looks scrawny. How are we going to use scrawny? Either with the word is scrawny or looks scrawny. I want quick chat response from online students to make one clear sentence on scrawny. And those who are at SVM, please make it in your notebooks. And at least one response from your side is also expected. Over here also, offline students. Once you are done, you can raise your hands through emoticons. I will give you chance to speak. Riddhi, Ganika, Vansh, Vaishnavi, Soumya, Mishika, Siddhi. Everybody required your chat box response.
Ma'am, I've sent it to you.
Okay, my friend eats a lot, but she looks scrawny. Very good, Vaishnavi. The
Thank you.
which dad brought are scrawny. Okay, Soumya, good. What about others? Siddhi, Vansh. Okay, over here, Avni. The chili looks scrawny. Okay. Okay, it's not about bad in taste. It's about the particular item which looks fit. Like if you talk about any vegetable, okay, you talk about cucumber, you talk about tomatoes, you talk about cauliflower. But if it is reduced or squeezed in size when its moisture is gone, it turns out to be this much in size. So it looks scrawny, which you don't even feel like seeing, right? That becomes scrawny.
Seen like that, it is a very
Thin
thin
and not appealing. Yes. SVM students, please raise your hand. Yes, Aradha. Beta, please make it faster. We cannot stay on a word for very long time, but I want your responses. Okay, somebody has raised the hand. Please speak up. Beta, your voice.
My school friend is very scrawny.
My school friend is very scrawny. Okay. One of the online students has responded, the fruits sold by the vendors in the market are very scrawny and expensive at the same time. Very good, Mishika. And Ganika has responded, she's looking scrawny as she has got malaria in summer holidays. Very good.
Ma'am, I have also sent you.
Okay, Siddhi, I'll just see. All the dancers are beautiful, but one of the hard-working dancers is scrawny. Very good. When my friend comes after playing, he looks scrawny. Okay. So it is a suggestion to SVM students, beta. We would not simply make sentences like he is scrawny, my friend is scrawny. You have to make higher level sentences. Okay. Yes, beta, you are raising hands. One of you in the first row. If you want to make it, you can speak.
The monitor screen is very scrawny.
Sorry, bache.
The monitor scrawny. The monitor screen is scrawny.
The murderer's brain.
Screen.
Screen is scrawny. Skin, SKIN or SCREEN?
SCREEN. Monitor.
How can you make the screen look scrawny? Screen cannot be scrawny. I mean, the screen of like laptop or something. You're talking about that?
The monitor screen.
Okay, I mean, there is some voice disparity. Maybe I'm not able to get the word that you are saying.
Excuse me, ma'am, said monitor screen.
Monitor
Yes, ma'am.
screen, na? So same laptop screen he's saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So how can that screen be scrawny? I doubt if screen can be scrawny. It has to be generally applied on living things. Can be vegetable, plants, people. But I don't think so. Non-living things go off with this. When we burn off something, it is simply we burn it. This is a phrase to burn off, to burn something. Okay. So when we talk about certain disputes or riots, people burn off the buildings, people burn off the vehicles, public vehicles. So it's like burning something, right? To burn off. Please make an effort to write it in your notebook, SVM students, because other students have already written it. It's just for you. I'm giving it a repetition so that you don't find any problem ahead. So make it faster.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, is this also an adjective?
Bache, burn off is a phrasal verb. We can see a verb here, burn. Okay? And it is off, burn off. So when two words come together, first one especially being a verb, it turns out to be either a prepositional phrase or a phrasal verb. Okay? Yes, beta, Apni.
Burn off the airplane in the America's building.
Very good. So we will quickly shift from this word because I think it's simply easy. She burned off her pics with her family to remove her terrible past. Ganika, excellent level sentence. Really liked it. Okay, next is shuck. Okay, it's not the Hindi shuck, it is the English shuck, which means it's a verb. When it is basically used for vegetables. Yes. So when you remove the extra part of the vegetables, which you do not need, basically crops like rice, like wheat, which you do not need.
Like onions.
Yes. You want to just remove the extra part of it, so you are shucking it. If you talk about corn, you are removing the extra husk from it and giving the corns to the people in the market, right? So that is shucking. To remove the husk of a cob. So technically, this word relates for only vegetables. To erase all the proof, he burns off the pages. Very good, Siddhi. The people from countryside burnt off the documents in protest. Very good rhythm. Now, shuck is a verb. I hope you are writing it in your vocab log. Which part of speech is it? It is a verb. And the meaning is this. Moving to the next. So when it comes to verb, it's a beauty of a verb. Understand that verbs can take any form, V1, V2, V3. Okay. So if we go to, farms, we see the farmer shucking the crops against the rock. कभी कभी वो stone पर shuck करते हैं, right? They have their crops with them and they beat it against the rock. So they are shucking so that other unwanted things can go off, right? Yes, Siddhi.
Ma'am, it is compulsory that to shuck is the word that is used only for vegetables.
Yeah, crops and vegetables, yes, to remove the unwanted things. So
Like
here
to remove the
crops being used.
unwanted things in the crop.
You wanted this? Okay, so please notice this once again, as I was talking that we are, on a particular story about a place called as Honduras. Okay, it is between North and South America here. Okay, and yes, and basically we are talking about how a land can become fertile. Okay, so here we go. This was the last reading we did. Now we will start from here. How does this boy look? SVM Manduwala, give me one word. Everybody, in the those who are online, please give me one word for how this boy looks. One word that comes to your mind immediately after looking at this picture. Register your responses faster on the chat box. Yes, Avni. Okay. How does he look? I'm not asking how is he doing the things, but how does he look in this particular phase? Okay. Okay. Somebody saying hungry, somebody saying terrible. We have got responses. He's looking careless, Vansh, okay. Funny and hungry, filthy and dirty, hungry and happy, messy, eater. Very good. Terrible. Okay, SVM, can you give me one of the responses? Scrawny. Scrawny. No, I don't think so. He's not scrawny. He's eating a lot. He cannot be scrawny anyways. So tell me. SVM students, raise your hands and tell me how. Sorry? Moody. Moody.
And foodie.
Foodie. Okay. He looks foodie, yes? Food frenzy. He has food frenzy. Okay. Now, okay, this is the word registered from your end. Let us look at this picture. How does the boy in this picture look? Scrawny. Very good. Hungry. Okay. Both are hungry. Okay, Riddhi has written scrawny. Not happy because of no food. Okay. Scrawny, weak, hungry. Yes. Poor. Yes. What else? SVM students, how does he look? Scrawny. Yes. Do we have any other word for this boy?
Needy.
Needy. Okay. Soumya, any other word? Bunch. Ganika, Mishika.
He's from malnutrition, maybe. We can.
Malnourished. It's malnourished. Okay.
Ma'am,
He looks
fragile.
fragile. Very good. He looks fragile. Yes, Ganika.
Ma'am, I also just said that.
Wonderful, wonderful. So fragile means weak, very delicate, that can be easily broken. Good words are coming.
Often. Often.
No, of course we cannot tear apart a child, but when a child is delicate, of course, if you hit him a bit, he will get a lot of jerk. That means he is a very fragile child. Like small kids are very fragile, right? Their skin is very fragile. Not chichida. It's like you are very weak, basically. That's how you are fragile. Okay. Right, guys. So the words so far we have done. Let me give you a recap for that. We have done scrawny, burn off. Okay. Another word that we have done is shock.
Shocked.
Right? And the words that any other word that we had done apart from these three?
Ma'am, fragile.
Okay, now from the picture we have done fragile, which means very weak and delicate. Okay, and now I'm going to give you
Brittle. Ma'am, we can also say brittle.
brittle. Yes, very good. Brittle also means very weak.
Ma'am, often.
Sorry, bache.
Ma'am, often.
Awful. Yes,
Poor.
awful means terrible, which you don't
Ma'am,
want to
poor.
see. Poor. Yes.
Like a monkey.
Yes, he looks like a monkey here, a small monkey. The other word which you can see, he's stuffed. His stomach is so full, still he's having it. Right? So such people, even if your own condition is there, like there is a party going on, you have pizza there, you have pasta there, you have rice there, you have what not, everything you have in on your plate. Still, you are greedy. You are filled to the brim. Okay, please notice my words. You are filled to the brim. Filled to the brim. Please write this phrase. Filled to the brim. FILLED to the brim. BRIM. Please write it down. It's a phrase coming up. Filled to the brim. So when you are filled till this place, okay, still you are saying, okay, one more bite, huh? Okay, I'll go, but just one more bite, huh? So just a little bit. Let me try this one also, okay? Yes. You used to do it, but still you are scrawny. Okay, now you have got better. But anyways, so when you have scope of having more and more, but here it is filled, you are stuffing yourself. You would say that no, I don't want more. I'm stuffed. What will you say? I am stuffed. So this can be also used like scrawny. He looks scrawny. He looks stuffed. Okay, he looks stuffed. कभी कभी बच्चे ऐसे ही करते हैं ना, the small kids, they just want to have momos, they want to have noodles, they want to have French fries, they want to have what not again, junk food.
My brother is like, when he went to restaurants,
Yes.
they sandwich from
Right.
not a cup sandwich from and burger we play.
Yes.
Yes.
So from the facial expression, you get to know that this person does not have any more space in the stomach. Still, you crave for more. So you are stuffed. Okay. Has anybody felt stuffed ever? Raise your hands. If you have ever felt stuffed. And okay, Ganika felt stuffed. When, Ganika?
Ma'am, like whenever we are in a wedding or like somewhere else, and there is like anything like delicious food, and after seeing that, we are always just like just we can try that and that. Even after we are full, like, we are just like let's sit for more and let us all the like cousin and all go and eat a little bit more.
So you have a little bit of more, and certainly you become stuffed at the end of the wedding.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
He has something to say.
Like same as Ganika, sometimes it happens with me as well. When I go on a party somewhere or on a wedding, some place like this.
Okay.
Mommy, stop.
Stuffed means full of food. When you are completely, you are full of food, then you are stuffed. Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, as Siddhi and Ganika said.
Okay, everybody goes for a wedding only for stuffing oneself.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, go ahead, very tasty.
Yeah.
You know, it just
Ma'am, sometimes when the home, ma'am, like sometimes when the homemade food is like really delicious, at that moment also we are just like, let's eat one more chapati.
Yes, at home your mom stuffs you, but at wedding you stuff yourself. That's
Yes,
the
ma'am.
difference, right?
Ma'am, like whenever
really
mother
happens.
makes South
Ma'am,
Indian
when
food.
I'm paying with my own money.
ma'am, when we go to wedding or party and or either in our house there is our favorite food made.
Yes. So ultimately you try to stuff yourself. You don't leave a scope, huh? Soumya wants to say something. Yes, Soumya.
Ma'am, whenever mother makes South Indian food also,
South
whenever I'm
Indian.
full. Ma'am, whenever my mother makes South Indian food, whenever like I'm full, I give my plate to her. She says like, "Are you sure that you are full?" But I just keep on taking another bite again and again.
Yeah. So just one bite more, huh? Now this person is stuffed, still he's eating. But what about him? He's starved. Starved means you have no food at all. When person does not have food for a long time, starved is also an adjective, stuffed is also an adjective. Stuffed means full of food, starved means having no food for a long time. Okay, having no food for a long time. So what happens is, see, in schools also it happens. If you know, one fine morning you woke up late, say your school is at 7:30 and you woke up at 7:15, at that point of time you will be scared. Oh, I have to rush to the school. You will not be able to drink milk or eat anything. Generally you would just wash your face, brush your teeth, wear your uniform, your bus is out there. Now you have reached school at 7:30. Your recess time is generally 11:30. Okay, you can remain hungry. You can remain hungry till 11:30 only because you had milk in the morning. But this morning you did not have milk, so you are hungry. And as you open your lunch, you would say that, oh, I was starved. I want to eat more because you have not eaten anything for a long time. Okay, so this small
Yes,
guy
ma'am.
is starved. He looks starved, right? Yes, everybody. Can we have sentences again in the chat box and SVM students will speak? If you look
Ma'am, I have
starved,
sent.
yes, Riddhi. Soumya, who was saying?
Ma'am, ma'am, what is the meaning of filled to the brim?
Filled to the brim, that your stomach is completely filled up. It is phrase for stuffed, synonym for stuffed.
You have to make sentences with stuffed and stuffed.
Yes, stuffed and stuffed. In the chat box, please. Both are adjectives. Yes, beta.
The poor or needy who are in famine, they are starved.
Yes. Generally, people who experience famines, they are starved. Yes. Okay, there are many starved people in this world. Very good, Vansh. People of France were starved during wartime. Very good. I'm expecting more sentences. SVM, you need to give a full participation. Please raise your hand and give me your answers for starved or stuffed, whichever word you feel like. My friend has a habit to stuff himself but still looks very scrawny. Good, Mishika. Here you have used stuff as a verb and not as an adjective. I want you to make it adjective form of stuff. When I went to a temple, I could see beggars, those who were starving. Very good, Soumya. So you have used starving as a verb again here. Those who were starved can also be the form. Yesterday, I was stuffed at the wedding. Okay.
You know, like generally we ate lot of food in the wedding, and then our mother said us to dance and then our stomach is full of food and we say, no, now please forgive
Yes.
us that we can't pain in our stomach.
Correct. Vaishnavi has written quite a big para here. Let me read. Some countries have stuffed food and we are happy because we have food. But what happened to those countries where people are starved and unable to eat? So we should do something for them. Okay, good. I went to the market. But the thing that made my eyes wide was that a child was having his mouth stuffed in food, with food, not in food, with food, while the child beside him was looking scrawny like he has starved for a long time. Excellent, Ganika. Siddhi, my friend's mother made her favorite food, so she stuffed herself. Very good, Siddhi. Many poor people starved and died daily. Okay, starve and die daily. Makes sense. Yes, beta, SVM, you are raising your hands. Good. Please speak up. And please tell me your name also. I just need to recall your name. I've forgotten. Sorry. So your name, please.
I'm Shivam.
Shivam. Yes. So Shivam, speak up.
And my dream is that no one stop in my country.
My dream is that
That no one stop in my country.
can anybody understand and tell me at least
He's saying that my dream is that my country is no more suffering.
my country is no more starved. This is what you are saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. People of my country should no more be starved. Should have been the correct one. Good, well tried. So, introduction to adjectives. We have already talked about a lot of adjectives in here before we got into the topic. So, formally introducing you all with adjectives. Adjectives are nothing but the qualities that you people have. It could be negative quality, it could be positive quality. We will not go by book definition, but understand it. In this world, everything that has come to this world has a positive thing to it and a negative thing to it. Positive and negative, though both the qualities are called as adjectives in English. Okay. If we talk about scrawny, that goes under little negative part of the body size. And when we talk about stuff, that comes again in a negative side because it's too much of something. But if we say healthy, you are healthy. So that comes in a good size. Okay. So we will learn positives and negative adjectives or positive and negative qualitative adjectives. Here we are, I'm giving you some speaking time. So express the words which conveys the situation of the given places. In the next slide, you will see some places. Okay. You have to express or say some words which has to be the quality of that place. Okay. Just the words, not the sentences. In the chat box, or you can raise your hands and ask me to unmute, and then you can speak those words. Repeating, you will see some pictures. After looking at the pictures, whatever quality comes to your mind in the form of adjectives, you have to just write those adjectives. No sentences. So here is first picture. Whoa, we have the first picture. Please look at the picture. Looks to be a happier sight, right? So whatever comes to your mind first for this picture, just write down as many adjectives as possible for this picture. The time given to you is 1 minute. 4:37 by my clock. 4:38, you should register your responses. As many as
Ma'am, in chat?
in the chat box, yes. Putting commas next to each other, but not pressing enter and enter. Give comma and then enter. 1 minute starts now. Online student, SVM students, you can write it in your notebook for 1 minute, whatever word comes to your mind, and then you have to raise your hand.
That's foodie.
Very good, but beta, you have to first write and then you have to raise your hands, and I'll give you an opportunity to speak here. What words strike your mind looking at this picture?
Already.
Again, you are speaking. 1 minute is not over yet. I'll give you a timer hint. Okay, time's up. Right. So SVM, please, anybody stand up and speak all the words that you have collectively gathered. Anybody can stand and speak all the words. But please speak up.
Party.
Party is not a quality. We have to talk about the quality, as I said.
Happy.
Heavy,
I'm happy.
happy, okay, and just happy,
Foodie.
foodie, and
Hungry.
hungry, okay.
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Enjoy is a verb, okay. Anything else? See, this is what I want to make you realize, that if a picture comes to your mind, we are only short of 4-5 words. But this is why adjectives are important to learn, and many adjectives are important to learn. And we are not going to cram it. You're also going to learn that how to improvise, how to think better. अभी सिर्फ हमें happy ही दिख रहा है या enjoy दिख रहा है, इससे ऊपर हमें कुछ दिख नहीं रहा, right? But once our vocabulary will expand, we'll be able to see many things out here. Yes, Apni.
Ma'am, delectable, capacity, savory, soft, food, healthy and happy.
Very good. Delectable. Delectable. Okay, Rhythm has also written the same thing. Delectable, stuffed, excited, heavy. Okay, wastage of food, exquisite. Right. Are there any words? Okay. Now please have a look at the words which I have jotted for you. Prosperous. If you are prosperous, that means there is a supply of everything. Supply of happiness, supply of food, supply of money. So the family looks prosperous, or the family is prosperous because they are having entire food supply with them. So think from that point of view also. Okay? They are prosperous, successful, growth oriented, and have supply of everything. Affluent. Affluent means rich. Okay. So all the brands almost are present on the table with big pizzas in their hands. It appears that they are affluent. Affluent is also an adjective which means very rich. Okay. We use word affluent also with the rivers. We use word affluent with land. When river has all the minerals, resources, the river is affluent source of minerals. Okay. This land is affluent source of nutrition, rich source. Riddhi, you want to say something?
Ma'am, what is the meaning of prosperous?
Prosperous is successful and one who has no shortage of anything is prosperous. Okay. We always wish to have a happy and a prosperous new year. Prosperous means successful new year, where you do not have shortage in the coming year. So that is prosperous. Okay. Booming. Booming means which is increasing supply of everything. So it's booming with joy. The family is booming with joy, booming with food products, booming with money, booming with laughter. Okay. So booming is
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, beta.
Ma'am, can we use the word immune or not inflation with instead of booming also?
No. Inflation, as I already told you, it goes with only prices, price rise, nothing else. Okay.
Can you repeat the meaning of booming?
So booming means which is increasing. Okay. To make, to grow quickly in size or to increase. Okay. Booming happiness, booming money. Fortunate, lucky. Fortunate means lucky. Yes, we did in IGB even, correct. Like we talk about IT industry. IT industry is a booming industry. Why? Because it is growing quickly. Here it is a booming supply of food, increasing, quick and increasing supply of food. So prosperous, affluent, booming, and fortunate. Now, out of these words, I want online students to register at least one chat box response from any of the word you feel like. Okay. And SVM students will be writing it in their notebook. I will ask one of the students to stand and speak. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, can you tell again?
Up to 80%.
Very good. Somebody out here is saying that Mukesh Ambani is an affluent personality. Very good.
When we get very excited from all these.
Yeah, of course. Why not? If you have time, sure. Ma'am, is brittle and fragile adjective? Yes, brittle and fragile are adjectives. Riddhi. Aradhya, you have any sentence to offer? Okay. Rhythm, Mishika, Vansh, your chat box response is important this time, and I will ask you to speak also in front of others. Okay? So make sure you register your response.
Sharing.
Vaishnavi, same applies with you. Your presence is least felt here. Although you're chatting, but I want you to switch on your video as well as speak. Yes, Aradhya. Very good. Elon Musk is a prosperous person. I hope you all know who's Elon Musk,
Yeah.
the founder of SpaceX. What is SpaceX?
No, it is the organization which pays products for the space.
Yes. I feel fortunate after having such a good family and teachers, Siddhi. Very good. People's greed is booming day by day. Very good, Vaishnavi. People's greed is booming day by day. He is very fortunate because he won an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Very good, Vansh. All over the world, not all the people are prosperous. Very good, Rhythm. The river near my house is affluent with nutrients and water, with minerals and water. Very good. Yes, Avni.
Geo is a booming company.
Geo is a booming company. Very good. STM students, please register your. Yes, bache. Anybody, please raise your hand and speak. Yes, beta. Please introduce your name also. As I told, I cannot recall your names, please.
Excuse me,
Sorry,
ma'am.
bache.
Rishabh.
Rishabh. Yes, Rishabh. Speak up.
He is fortunate to have such parents as they did not deny anything.
They did not.
He is fortunate to have such parents as they didn't deny anything to him.
Very good. We are fortunate to have such parents. And then whatever line you spoke, I've understood. But exact response is not coming to me. Riddhi, or who is trying to speak anything? Or was it Rhythm?
Ma'am, actually, it was me. Ma'am, in our school, everyone is going to happen, and as we did in the class as well, so I was having experience about it.
Okay. Vansh is writing SpaceX is a booming company. My brother is affluent and famous in terms of stationery. She got to know that she was a affluent person by seeing her Beta, Rhythm, prosperousness is not a word. If you want to change
Ma'am,
prosperous
I have
to a
not
noun,
sent.
it will become
I have not
prosperity.
sent.
Prosperity.
Ma'am, I have not sent.
You should just send it with prosperousness. It will change to prosperity. Okay. Last response is by Riddhi. If you work hard, you will become fortunate. As there is also a thought on it that luck doesn't make our work, but work makes our luck. Okay, good one. Now we have another picture here. Same as you did for the first picture. You have 1 minute to register your thoughts of how these people look, how the scenario look, how do you feel about it. Write one word. You have 1 minute. So your time starts now. Okay, Vansh. Thirty seconds left. Five, four, three, two, one. Stop. Okay. Now we will resort to first the chat box response. Poor, hardworking, starved by Riddhi. Dark complexion, not dark completion, somewhere dark complexion. Suffering, starving, hot environment. Poor, scrawny, not affluent, starved. Okay, starved, unpopular, scrawny. Poor, happy, thoughtful, diligent. Sadness, starved, fragile, catastrophe, feeble. Very good, feeble. Unfortunate, unprosperous, poor, lack of food. Once you have really used brains here to use the antonyms unfortunate and unprosperous, okay, and starved. Fine. SVM students, can I hear from you as well? Kanika, your response is pending. I guess you have not been responding for some time. Okay, SVM. Yes, please. Somebody has raised the hands from. I think it's person sitting behind Rishabh. Yes, please tell your name.
Madhav.
Madhav. Yes, Madhav. Okay. The small Madhav, right? The little Madhav?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. He's shy now. Okay, tell me which.
I'm needy, unfortunate, poor, hardworking, starved.
Huh? Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Yes, Avni?
Ma'am, please diligent, staff, my
Not feminine. Malnourished. Okay. Now let's have a look at other words for these people. Impoverished. So impoverished means who is not getting proper nutrition, and those who are in poor state. They're impoverished. Okay. They don't look healthy. They are poor, so they are impoverished. Okay. Impoverished means exactly meaning would be poor. Okay. And malnourished. Poor plus malnourished is impoverished. Always remember, if you understand by context and not by the the exact meaning or literal definition, so you will learn better. Okay.
Ma'am,
So
can we say that poor plus unhealthy?
poverty. Okay, somebody in poverty is impoverished because they're going through malnourished period. So poor and malnourished combine to form impoverished. That would be better definition. Destitute. If a person is destitute, he has no home. Now you can see that they all are living in a makeshift home. Makeshift home क्या होता है? जुगाड़. Okay, you don't have pakka houses. You don't have your permanent homes. You are acting like refugees out there. So it is a makeshift home. Makeshift homes. Also, you can write it as a word, makeshift home, which means impermanent homes. This is not the meaning of destitute. This is another word, makeshift homes. Okay.
Ma'am,
And
what's the
destitute,
meaning of destitute?
destitute means homeless. Poverty stricken. So we can understand very well this meaning. Those who are struck by poverty, met to poverty, they have no much money. So they are poverty stricken.
Who are struck by poverty.
Yes. So we can make multiple words with the word stricken, like who are struck by disease is disease stricken. Who is struck by poverty is poverty stricken. Okay. Needy. Somebody said needy also. Distress. They are in stressful, of course. So they are distressed too. And one word I also want to add right now here is for this child, basically, he looks malnourished. These people also look malnourished, right? They're scrawnies. But what another word is like when their skin is sunken. See, when the face is this, please don't annotate those who are doing so. Just focus here. When, if a person looks healthy, your face glows, you look better. Okay. But when you talk about poor people who are stressed, generally you notice that this area of the skin goes sunken, it goes deeper. We really do not find a flesh here on the skin, it goes sunken, right? So, such type of people will be called as emaciated. I'll write the word here. Very thin people with sunken skins and of course who are scrawny. So they are emaciated.
Ma'am,
Emaciated.
can you please repeat the meaning of poverty stricken?
Poverty stricken who struck by poverty. Distress means who are tensed. Who are tensed, who are under stress, are distressed. Destitute, homeless, impoverished is a combination of poor plus malnourished. Emaciated are again scrawny, very thin. Their skin has gone, their skin is sunken. Now, please, as you are supposed to do, the sentence basically. Ganika,
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you are writing it to the correct person. Some people who are impoverished may be distressed and are able to give time to their family.
Are you also able to see that who is chatting with the new person?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, what was the last word that you had written?
Emaciated. 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 Expecting responses from your side. SVM students cannot sit idle. Please try to write something. Give a little jerk to your fingers and write something on paper. During the separation between Pakistan and India, most of the people were destitute. Yes, most people got destitute, remained destitute. Yes, Aradhya. Yes. It was Dhirubhai Ambani who can be called as destitute, but actually he was not a destitute. He had always been working, some small tasks, but of course now he is very affluent. Most of the people are very distressed and destitute because of no food. They become impoverished. Okay. And feeble. Vaishnavi. Good. Vansh, Ganika, Soumya, Rhythm, Siddhi.
Ma'am, I will send it to you.
Ma'am, I
Due to high fever, he got malnourished and looked emaciated. Emaciated contains E. Good sentence, Siddhi. I pray to God that all persons who are poverty stricken and malnourished get proper food. Okay, one spelling of malnourished is incorrect. I saw some impoverished people and their skins were emaciated. Okay, only for skin we cannot use emaciated. Soumya, this is one of the features of emaciated people. Scrawny is like overall thin, right? And they don't look good in appearance, but emaciated people has this special quality. They are already getting thinner, but their skin is also sunken, right? Due to Sheikh Hasina, Hindus in Bangladesh are suffering and are living in makeshift homes to hide. Very good, Ganika. I'm happy that you are aware of this news. During the
Ma'am,
war,
my
many
father
people
made
got
me
destitute.
make me see news all the time at dinner time.
Okay. I hope then you are aware of Vinesh Fogart also.
Yes,
Ma'am, like
ma'am.
he's like in the wrestling one.
Okay, we have somebody from SVM. Rishabh only again wants to speak. Yes. Is it Madhav or Rishabh who wants to speak? Please speak up at least whosoever wants to speak.
maybe आज टाइम भी है आज मैंने कहा ये सब यहाँ से खाली करवाए
But just speak up. I am getting noise. Background noise is pretty.
आपने कहा ये पता है
Just continue.
Executed when her father started to go and live.
सब ठीक है
बस आप
बोला था क्या ये ना ना बोलो इन सारे लोगों को अगर भोजन कर रहे थे क्या उसको बुला रहा है हम लोग भूल रहा था ना
Excuse me, sir, can you mute yourself?
वो बुला रहा है
Okay. Yes, Rishabh. Rishabh,
When her father tell him to go and live in
Rishabh, continue.
he becomes a student when her father tell him to go and live in
Now please speak up. I think he's muted now. Correct.
He becomes frustrated when her father tell him to go and live in his own style.
Makes sense. Good. Right. So just a quick revision for words we have done so far. I think more responses are there in the chat box, which says because of the wars and fight, army people and citizens are emaciated. Yes. So quickly revising the words, good words, for happiness. We have prosperous, affluent, which and fortunate and booming and
Emaciated.
sorry, beta.
Ma'am, destitute.
No, this is a bad calling about the good words, please. Okay, what does the word prosperous mean? Successful, fluent,
Supplier.
rich, booming, increasing, fortunate, yes. And then we have for the bad qualities, impoverished, poor plus malnourished, destitute, homeless, poverty stricken, poor people who are poverty stricken, who are struck by poverty, needy, who are in need, distressed, have a tension, and emaciated. Yes. Before that, we had stuffed and starved. Stuffed means full of food.
Full of
Starved means
no food.
no food for a long time. Yes. So these are the words which we had done. Apart from that, fragile, scrawny, burn off, filled up to the brim were also covered in the class. So that is all for the day, everybody. We will be meeting tomorrow at 4 again. Namaskar for now. Thank you. You can vacate the meeting.
Homework.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Ma'am, is there any homework?
Just revision of these words. You might be supposed to fill in the blank tomorrow. By using these words. So just revise them.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Rhythm.
Ma'am, when will we be having the Doha competition?
Rhythm, I'm planning for this Saturday. Okay, in case it's possible. Okay, but it will be there. I know that you are more interested in it. So I'll surely going to do it. Okay.
What is this competition all about?
So in previous trimester, we had been practicing Dohas also. So it's going to be a Doha fight. Who knows it better? So that's
Excuse
how.
me, ma'am.
Yeah, Riddhi.
Ma'am, what is the meaning of makeshift homes and poverty stricken?
Makeshift homes means impermanent homes, and poverty stricken who are living in poverty. So they are poverty stricken. Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Vaishnavi.
Ma'am, my revisions just are now started in school, so I want to learn grammar. So, ma'am, can I bring my compactor tomorrow?
Why not? Why not? Bring it on.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, what was the meaning of poverty stricken?
Who are living in poverty. So you can vacate the meeting now, everybody. Thank you so much.